How do I know when I've broken the mold? How do I speak with every word I've been told? Well, I started with a world of lies, then a kiss from God, and I opened my eyes. Then I opened my eyes. Well, I started with a world of lies, then a kiss from God, and I opened my eyes. Then I opened my eyes.
Well, good evening, welcome, it's Sunday. You know what that means, Maz?
Yes, I do. It's time for Kopimi Radio with the one and only awesome DJ Joker.
And Mazanga von Batman, who sat over there, because that's how cameras work.
Yes, much like time, it works like that.
Yeah. We're going to work on our catchphrase. I almost emailed you earlier and said, hey, don't forget.
Don't forget catchphrase? A new one?
It is some crazy stuff going on Kopimi Radio. We're playing music and talking nonsense as we always do every single Sunday. Will this week be any different? Will we break that glass ceiling? Will people know what we're talking about? No, probably not. But you can come and get involved by getting on Discord. It's a lovely place with people.
Wow.
And they can share memes and things, because that's what they do. No, it's fine. Just leave me hanging, Maz. It's perfect. Awesome. Thank you. Oops. Maz is having technical difficulties. Either that or he just really doesn't care anymore. Either way...
Technical difficulties, my good man.
Right. So he does care. There we go. I was slightly concerned.
I do care very much. Unfortunately, my system here does not care tonight.
Oh, okay. Well, what I was just saying... whilst you're making farty noises down the microphone. That's a feedback, everyone, by the way. Maz doesn't have flatulent problems. Oh, wait, maybe he does. There he goes again. No, he's okay. Oh, is he? And now he's growling.
Wow, I missed half of that, and I gotta figure out an alternative.
Okay, we'll be back in a second. Join us on Discord. That's where we'll be. Okay, so good evening, welcome.
Pretty small of a man. Huh?
Yes, I think so. I think so. We were just talking about. Well, he would know, wouldn't he? Being a psychic and all, you know.
He should have. If he was who he says he represents, he should have known that I was going to do that beforehand and never let me connect to the page in the first place.
It's that old due to unforeseen circumstances. You know, the great psychic person will not be able to perform this evening, which always makes me giggle, that one. So we are, as always, welcome to Kopimi Radio, where technical difficulties is our middle name. And as
Absolutely.
always, if I'm not having problems, Maz is having problems. If Maz is having problems, I'm having problems. And if we're not having problems, you're not having problems.
You're having problems.
Yeah.
Yes. Great minds think alike, my man. Yes.
So let's talk about what Joker watched on the TV.
Gavin.
There we go. So Amazon Prime is good for some real weird stuff. If you're like, hey, I don't know what to watch, get on Amazon Prime, have a look at their video playlist, and just delve into some of their, shall we say, more alternative science fiction. Let's go for that. I'm going to set the premise for you a little bit, okay? So this film, woman wakes up tied to a chair, and is like, how did I get here? I have no idea how I got here. So she then tries to get out of the room. She can't, falls over, wakes up, tied to the chair. So she thinks, well, it's one of those
appropriate for a woman.
So she thinks, okay, let's have another go. So she, she gets out of the chair. She has a look around. Some shit's happening outside. The world seems to change indiscriminately, immediately in front of her eyes, and then back again. And then she falls over, hits her head, and wakes up in the chair again. Tied to it again. So she then, this time, she gets up and thinks, I'm not looking out the window because I've done that twice before. And
right.
I keep ending
Didn't
up,
work out too well for me the first time.
Yeah, I keep ending up in that bloody chair. So she looks around the room and she realizes that although initially she thought the room had no doors, there is actually a staircase that's been hidden by debris. So she removes the debris, she goes down the stairs, falls over, hits her head, wakes up in the chair. Anyway, this goes on for quite a while.
This is quite an old theme.
Of course.
I will tell you this.
Of course.
This is like the time to
Twilight
reboot.
Zone. Twilight Zone did this. Originally.
Okay.
Groundhog Day famously did it with Bill Murray, obviously.
Groundhog Day, appropriate. I had a girlfriend once. She was like that. Yep. Fell over, hit her head.
Russian Doll on Netflix, exactly like that. There's so many different variations of this. However, what I liked about this one, this is the bit which is pretty good, right? It's low budget. So we love a good low budget sci-fi.
Yeah, always low budget.
It stars one person. There's no other cast to speak of. It's literally all centers around this woman just again and again and again. Anyway, you'd like it, Maz, because it tackles the whole quantum physics thing about every reality exists simultaneously, playing out from every choice that you've ever made. In different threads. It's the whole great quantum theory going on there. But yeah, so it's got this one actress in it, and the director happens to be her husband. So that. Yep.
Okay, now we understand this a little bit better. So he actually wants to tie her up, have her hit her head, and wake up in the chair.
Probably. They probably did that a few times and went, hey, we could make a film out of this. And it was like, well, okay, all right, whatever floats your boat. So anyway, it's one of those self-indulgent title sequences, you know, where it's starring Tori Butler Hart, written by Tori Butler Hart, Matthew Butler Hart. Directed by Matthew Butler Hart. Starring Tori Butler Hart. Get this, though. Ian McKellen and Conleth Hill. Now, Ian McKellen, of course, is Gandalf. So they scored like a really big name to do a really crappy, what I would refer to as a TV movie spot for 30 seconds going, of course, quantum physics is a thing beginning with the letter Q and ending with the letter S.
I love Mr. Obvious. Yes, absolutely.
But
it's called, that's like the grabber kind of thing.
It's literally, get this.
That thumbnail.
So they obviously couldn't afford to pay any actors after they got Ian McKellen involved, because he probably went, Yes, I want money, all of it, please. So that was their budget spent on him for 30 seconds. So then they
All
got...
of it,
Get
please.
this. Get this, right? So bearing in mind it's Tory Butler Hart and Matthew Butler Hart, happily married and making their own little films, they need some other actors just to flesh out the background every now and again. Let's get Wendy Hart, sister-in-law, Chris Hart, her husband, and also Graham Butler, who's obviously related to them as well, somewhere along the lines, and then the other people in it. So it's a really small production. It is called, get this, it's called Infinitium, Subject Unknown. Infinitium.
Okay.
To Infinitium and beyond. I don't know. Anyway, but it's one of those. If you've got an hour and a bit to kill, and you're thinking, there's not enough quantum physics Groundhog Day thing going on.
Yeah.
That's the film for you. It's actually quite entertaining.
The way you put your experiences with the various videos, it makes the videos even better when I'm forced to watch them to admit that, hey, you know what? You explained very well.
I love forced. There's literally someone in Maz's house with a gun going, you will sit there and you'll watch the whole film. All of it.
DJ Joker demands you comply. Yes.
But yeah, it just caught my eye. A little thing called Infinitium. And I thought, hey, that looks good. And I must admit, I was a bit of a tark. So I was like, oh, Ian McKellen's in it. It must be quite good,
for all of 15 seconds and $14 million.
Something like that. Yeah, it was like that.
Yeah.
It's
and
it's
the baby shall be mine when it is born.
So, the Honeyballs were in there. William Honeyball and Ben Honeyball. They were in there doing stuff with the sound
this is
and
actually
visual.
a family project.
It looks like
family.
it. Yeah,
More power to them. Why not?
Exactly. And I was taken back to, and I always use this as my point of reference of this, Rocky, with Sly Stallone, Sylvester Stallone, who, his script, his story. He would not sell it to any of the big people unless he was signed to direct and star. And more power to him for that. But yeah, I love those kinds of small beginnings.
It took him a long time to do that, and he had to do porno movies to make his daily wage once because of that. So again,
I wouldn't know about such things.
What are you willing to do? What kind of sacrifices are you willing to make, my man, for your art? Please sign the contract on the line.
That was the other good thing I watched over the weekend. A documentary about Robert Johnson.
Robert Johnson?
Bobby Johnson. Yeah, we all remember Bobby.
Name sounds familiar. Who is Bobby Johnson?
Who is Bobby Johnson or Robert Johnson? He is the grandfather and probably the aficionado of modern rock and roll. If you go and check him out, he is the guy. You'll know the story. He's the guy who was a mediocre guitarist, tried to get into all the clubs, and they kept going, "Get out of here, boy! You can't play guitar.
You can't play guitar, yeah."
And so he basically said, "Oh man, I can't play guitar. I'm going to show you." And so he disappears for a year. He disappears. No one knows where he is or anything. Apparently, the legend goes, he goes to the crossroads. He goes to the crossroads.
Crossroads, yes.
And he meets the devil, and the devil tunes his guitar for him. And
tunes his guitar, yeah.
Basically
I like
says,
the way he said that, yes.
If you take back this guitar now, your soul is mine. He probably
solid.
Yeah.
Done deal.
And basically, he went, all right
Gotcha.
then. Yeah. And then he came back, and apparently he was doing things with a guitar that had never been done. Now, this is pre-electric. We're talking, your 1930s.
Yes.
We're talking way back. And you had all of these modern guitarists who were being quoted, and they're sort of saying, these riffs and things. He only released 29 songs. They're you can listen to them, and they are out there. But there's just all these little tiny riffs and little influences that you hear in every other bit of guitar work today. And it was an interesting documentary. And of course, all along the time where I'm thinking he disappeared for a year. I've got a different theory. Just stop me if you follow my logic here.
My seatbelt's always buckled when we're dealing with important issues such as this.
Absolutely. So he basically goes, "I'm not very good at playing the guitar, and nobody loves me. Fine." So he goes home doesn't go out for a while, everyone thinks he's just disappeared. He's literally just at home. I mean, he's literally at home. He's got his guitar.
Died. Yes, yes.
And he's doing scales. Ding 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 ding.
Yes,
ding ding.
yes.
And then a little while later, he got good, basically, and he came back and went, "Yeah, I can play all the chords now." If that was how he spoke, I don't know. I doubt very much.
I'm sure it would have been more with a southern drawl, y'all, kind of thing.
From Mississippi or something like that, down
with
there.
With a twang in his dialect.
He'd be all like, "Hey, man, you check out my guitar? I got a guitar here. You listen to me now. I'm going to sing the blues because I'm so upset about my woman dying."
Actually, I'd be happy about my woman dying. We don't sing the blues about that, boy.
So, really...
I tied her to the chair. She fell over, hit her head, and she was still tied to the chair.
It was really good, though, because I interviewed the great-great-great-grandson of Robert Johnson for comment, and he was just like, yeah, I didn't know him. So, yeah, it was...
The youth of today.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Like, "Hey man, I'm playing Xbox. Leave me alone." No, it wasn't like that at all.
Right.
He was on.
He has his own devils. Yes.
Yeah, he was on the PlayStation. But basically, it's a really good documentary and quite interesting just to hear the kind of folklore, and then what they thought might have been reality, which is what they think he actually did was he met another guitarist who was really good, and he went, "Hey, can I get some lessons, please?" And the other guy went, "Okay, you meet me in the graveyard at midnight, and I'll teach you how to play guitar." And you're like,
for a pound of reefer. Yeah.
Like, really? Does that actually happen? There's hope for us all.
Yeah, it's called practice, and generally that's the way it happens. 10,000 hours, y'all.
It's amazing stuff. It really is.
Very good. I like that. I like that. And the name of it was again?
I think it was either called Crossroads or it was Crossroads: The Story of Robert Johnson.
Okay. Crossroads. I'm looking for it on my favorite.
I'll see if I can find the actual title for you, so you're not searching, because you know what else will happen. You'll get a 1980s British weekly not sci-fi. What's the other thing that they do? You know, those serializations and stuff.
Yeah. I remember something familiar. The name Crossroads, since late 70s, kind of early 80s kind of thing.
You got it. Yeah. So there you go. That's what I've been watching on TV. If you want to share what you've been watching on TV, then
you know me, nothing.
Nothing.
Consequence. I've been kind of busy with quasi-legal studies, as I've already updated you. No questions. Has had his trials and tribulations a few times this week, and it has cost him quite a sum of money.
Oh, there he goes. He walks into a police station. He goes, "Hey, is there anyone here called fuck you, policeman, cunt wanker?"
Cunt wanker.
And the policeman went, "Hold on a second. I think you're taking a piss out of me." That's how it would happen in. That's the UK London version. I'm also translating. I'm translating. Yeah, because obviously, because otherwise our British listeners won't have a clue what we're talking about. Because he's down in Killeen, Texas, where they all kind of have a thin blue line on their United States flag. Because
inside and outside too. Yeah, they're blue.
They're blue. Affiliated with a particular gang called the Police.
Police. All right. Hashtag the police. Come on, right now, everybody.
Okay. I truly hope he's okay, though, and I hope that his endeavours to be a good public citizen for all of his friends and neighbours down there is okay for him, because I know he's doing it for all the right reasons.
Well, I mean, he's just going out there and observing, and the powers to be don't like people observing the powers to be. I don't, hey, they're funny like that.
Excuse me, missus, you don't have to give him your telephone number. No, you don't. Unless he's got a warranty. No, definitely not. Again, that's my best English impression of what he does.
This time they came to him with a warrant for something that happened a month ago or something like that. Absolutely ridiculous.
Can you imagine?
It took the cop that long to think of an excuse.
He probably rewatched the video. He rewatched the video and went, "Hold on a minute. That man just called me an asshole.
Hold on, wait a minute.
I'm pretty sure that he wiggled his finger at me. That's involvement. I'm gonna go and get him now.
He threatened me with the fickled finger of fate. The fickled finger of fate.
I'm gonna ring my friend the judge, and I'm gonna tell him he upset my feelings. That's right.
Wow, you know what? This is almost like you were there. This is amazing, the empathy. You know what? The guy who sees the dead people, who kind of like blocked me from his page because I give him controversial feedback, he ain't got nothing on you. You're the wizard. You're the wizard. Wow, as if you were there. I mean, you're a multi-dimensional creature.
I am indeed. I use the power of my psychic powers, and I can be anywhere at any time.
Especially if you hit the link above and you play us again on another day. Yes, that will make the future come true.
It's true. It's true. Right now it's Tuesday. That'll freak someone out watching it on Tuesday, won't it?
Yeah.
They'll be like, oh, how does he know?
I had court yesterday. Oh my God. Yeah, absolutely.
There used to be a horoscope lady over here called Mystic Meg. I used to love Mystic Meg because she had this really kind of monotone way of explaining things to people. So she'd like, and Jupiter is in your anus, and therefore you will meet a man with a blue toothbrush, or maybe green, or one of the other primary colors. And that always used to make me giggle because it was just okay, you've just named everything.
That I would be on the floor, snipping snippets. You guys, hey, put that to the beat right now. Come on, let's go.
You will find luck in a number between 1 and 100, or maybe 1,000. It was just the most bizarre thing. Yeah. But I used to enjoy it.
But again, it's kind of the subliminal messaging of the unconscious. To be honest, it's absolutely hilarious. I mean, if you don't know what's up, it's kind of funny to listen to it.
Yeah, definitely. Anyway, we are looking at the time now. It is 7:33, which means it's 33 minutes past the hour because
time works like that everywhere.
Almost.
Yeah, almost. They are in agreement. All three of them are in agreement. 33. Yes, sir.
That's how time works. There you go. That's how time works. There you go. Write it down. This is Burning Up by Left Wing and Cody. Check this out for the next few minutes and we'll be back in a bit.
Silence goes hand in hand, climbing to the higher ground. When the rest is gone, pulling me back here was the only way. I was like a supernova heading through his judgment day. Everything's twisted, granted is a state of mind. I was lost in heaven and earth. How do I run these tides?
Apparently, Maz, it's Rihanna's birthday.
Rihanna's birthday or Heather Holt's birthday?
Well, it's a picture of Rihanna, so I'm guessing it's both. I don't know. Yes.
I would say it was Heather Holt. You hit a man twice with a stick, he understands.
Yeah, there you go. So a lovely picture of a monkey. Yay, monkeys. Love monkeys.
My birthday. Yeah.
So yeah, I would offer to sing happy birthday, but I have a sore throat. And
yeah.
Back in the day, of course, when I used to do the whole out on the circuit kind of thing, people used to come up to you and go, it's my friend's birthday, I would like to sing happy birthday, please. So out would come the vinyl of many occasions, and on there, there was the ding ding happy birthday to, and you have happy birthday, and then someone else going to go, it's my friend's wedding anniversary. So out comes the same piece of vinyl, anniversary waltz, on it goes. I kid you not.
The song would title all in one usage for happy,
pretty much.
Happy anything.
Literally, it was
legit.
You'd have it's a birthday party. My friends we got the strippers just arrived. So you go, all right, no problem. Stripper would walk through the door, and you go da 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 da, all on the same record. It was called the album of many occasions or something. It had like 9 tracks on it, and it didn't matter what the occasion was. You had something for it. It was brilliant. I used to love that.
Yeah, it's well done, you know?
Yeah.
It's well done.
So many happy returns to Heather Holt, who is celebrating her 85th birthday. I think.
I would have said 23 years young, yes.
Yeah, 23 times 4.
It's always
carry
a good
the
number
2.
for a woman's. They like small numbers like that. I've learned after getting hit in the head and tied to the chair and falling down a couple of times. Yes.
Do you know, going back to Robert Johnson just for a second, Robert Johnson was in the 27 Club. Are you aware of what the 27 Club is?
I probably am, but please, pray tell.
So,
what is the 27 Club?
Well, here's the thing. Robert Johnson died when he was 27 years old. So they said...
yes, 27 Club. Okay.
Yep.
Thank you.
Yep.
Right.
So yeah. other members of the 27 Club, this will surprise you, Janis Joplin, Jimi Hendrix.
Yes, Jimi Hendrix.
Kurt Cobain.
The Doors, dude.
Yes,
yeah,
Jim Morrison.
The 27 Club, yeah.
All of the people who are in the 27 Club.
Traumatic brain injury, hey, I got my excuse.
I mean, when you go, well, what a coincidence, those 2 people. What a coincidence, those 3 people. What a coincidence. No, hang on a second. All
the
exceptional.
devil takes a do at 27
Yeah.
is the obvious, in this reality, in this current universe,
the one that we're
we
in
are
now.
observing.
Yes.
Right? The one and only universe that we are observing right now. Yes, 27 is not a good number to sell your soul for. No. I wouldn't think it would be.
I mean, people like, for instance, Dickie Pride are in the 27 Club. That's right, Dickie Pride.
Dickie killed himself.
He was a drug overdose rock and roll singer. He was 27 years. Brian Jones of Rolling Stones fame, of course, 27. Yep. We've mentioned Hendrix and Joplin. I don't know these people, so I'm just skipping the people I don't know. Okay. Chris Bell. Yeah, Chris Bell. Traffic Collision, singer-songwriter and guitarist of power pop band Big Star, 27. Do you know what? I'm glad I'm not 27 anymore. But it also means perhaps I'm not destined for greatness.
Again, greatness and
Amy Winehouse. That was another one.
Proportions.
Yeah. So there you go. That's the thing. Check it out on Wikipedia. There's a whole list of people. You probably know who Benjamin Kohoho is, who is Elvis Presley's grandson. So some very sad people in it. There's not much in here where people went, they had a cough. No one here with COVID, funnily enough.
Generally, they coughing is not the issue. No.
Oh, here we go.
It's generally
Robert Johnson,
sister morphine or mother heroin will take them all out.
Yeah, that is mad. Absolutely
much like
mad.
Today, this is what the famous die from is drug overdoses, cause they get the good shit.
Roger Lee Durham, though, singer and percussionist of Bloodstone, he fell off a horse and died from the injuries. There you go.
Darwinism has something to be said for.
Yeah. Look it up. It's very interesting when you look at some of the names and you go, hey, I know some of these people, I know some of these bands, and yeah, it blows your mind. So anyway,
yes, it does.
Heather, I hope you're not. I hope you're not 27.
Really? Heather ain't 27 no more. Yeah.
Oh dear. So what else are we going to talk about, Maz? We've just run out of that was all of my that was everything in my bag for this evening.
I kind of doubt that, and as it evolves, we shall see more magic hats being rabbited. Yes, we will.
Okay, I look forward to that.
And I particularly enjoyed that mix earlier. That was very, very nice.
Good. It's what I do. That's why I have all these bells and whistles. That would be a little bit mad if I didn't, wouldn't it? Check this out. This is Redfield and Divine for the next 6 minutes or so, and then we'll be back on the other side of this one. So this is a bit concerning because the female vocalist on this keeps singing "I Don't Know How to Breathe," which is a bit of a worry because it's kind of fundamental to living
and singing, especially.
Yeah, if she doesn't know how to breathe now, blimey, she's gonna be in real trouble.
What will we do? A whole lot of hurt. One. I'm not 27. How about a title of a song? I'm not 27. Devil, leave me alone. How about that one?
I'm not 27. I don't wanna go to heaven. I sold my soul to the devil. 27's on the level. I know. There was I was talking about a song the other day, and I was sort of saying, why are there no songs with the lyrics including anything about pickled onions? And I've come to the conclusion that the only thing that rhymes with onions is bunions, which means that this song would not be very good because it would be, talking about bunions and onions, and it just wouldn't be a good song. But I want a song where someone sings about pickled onions.
It wouldn't be very good.
I got vinegar in my pot. You know what's coming next. Those onions going in, 'cause I love my onion. I don't know, but somebody should make something like that. Something relevant. There's no relevant songs anymore, is there? It's all about baby, baby, baby.
My iPhone. Yeah, relevance.
Check me out with my 16 Gs. I don't know. But yeah, so songs with pickled onions in. I'd love to be proved wrong, actually. Do you know, I've not done the Google thing. I've not done the songs with pickled onions in. I wonder if there are any. That could be a fun thing to look at.
We'll go take a look for pickled onions on an MP3.
Pickled onions song. Oop, hello.
Onion rings are vegetable donuts.
There was a band. Okay. There was a band called the Pickled Onions.
Hey, halfway there.
Yeah.
Did they have a song called The Pickled Onions and Pickled Onions?
No, they had a song called Please Please and Baby Frankenstein. That sounds wholesome, doesn't it?
I wonder if we can mix that up.
Probably.
That's like the earlier version of Baby Shark. Baby Frankenstein.
Pickled Onion, lyrics containing the term. Okay, lyrics.com. Show me what you've got.
Yes.
Page not found. Right.
Google doesn't want to have any of it.
Right. Artists. Oh, okay. So there are some people. Pickle, the good old Pickle band.
Yes.
What crisps to have, not Walker's thanks, just Monster Munch. Pickled onion. Walking down the road, stop at the co-op, browse the meal deals, need my pickled onions. No, but I'll give you the fact that but it's in there.
You asked for it, and it's been done.
Yeah,
like we've always said, if you could thunk it, it's been thunk of.
We're not a thing, but it makes me feel like you're my person, but it's not real. Pickled some onions and then thought, what about what I? Okay, there's some just random shit in here, obviously. Anyway,
the wizardry of the pickled onion.
I stand by my earlier comment, which is there are no songs made about pickled onions. There's also no songs made by pickled onions, which I think is a great shame because it's all about diversity these days, and somebody somewhere should be identifying as a pickled onion and making music. I'm just saying, okay, what we're all thinking.
We'll work on that one for maybe next show of identifying as a pickled onion.
Yeah. Big up the pickled onion massive.
Yeah.
guys, just a bit of advice for you. If you are looking to get on Discord this evening, don't mistype Dickcord. You will not like what you see. Just try and steer clear. Before you hit enter, just double check that spelling. But when you do get there, just saying. I've got no personal experience on that at all. But please do make sure that you check us out on Discord, where we are flying high on the memes and having fun. Do make sure you get in touch. Hashtag Kopimi, Kopimi, and you'll find us. It's that easy.
That easy.
Well, can you believe it? We're halfway through the show. Yay! Or boo, depending on your point of view.
Boo. Either or.
Either or. We don't mind. But
no, we don't. As long as you hear memeing it up with us, it's all good.
Yes. I want to believe. That's the poster from the old X-Man. X-Man? No, the X-Files, isn't it? The X-Files. I want to believe. But
yeah, do you believe or something like believe? That, I remember.
Yeah. Definitely something about believing in there, and I think it was Don't Stop Believing.
I see where this is going.
Don't stop.
Is this an awesome segue into Don't Stop Believing?
No, I'm not playing that. No. I could if I wanted to.
I know this is. I'm asking, is this an awesome way to get to the next song?
Yeah, the truth is out there, and but the poster on his wall was, "I want to believe." Hang in there, kitty.
Exactly. 60s kitty.
60s kitty. No matter how optimistic you want to be, just know that cat is dead.
Yeah, and Gravity, it's a bitch.
And he didn't get to 27 either.
No. Well, I mean, maybe in cat years, could be.
I suppose, yes, but it's possible. I didn't think of that.
There you go. There's always a workaround to ages.
Yeah, don't believe me, just watch. Yes.
I'm sure there's a mashup like that somewhere. Oh yeah, I got a mail from Audio Boots. You remember Audio Boots with DJ Uzio and
DJ
Shokomang?
Yeah, I do indeed.
They have a deadline for their new compilation of mashups, and the concept is straightforward and long-awaited. Merely make a great mashup that uses at least one cover version of a classic tune. So, yeah.
Well, that's
their request.
That's very vague. I mean, you know,
they are vague. They leave it up to the imagination. It's kind of, you know, everybody lets their craziness roam free.
As long as one of the songs is a classic song that's defined
a cover version
by
of
you.
A classic song.
Yeah. That'd be quite good, isn't it?
So actually, you could do House of the Rising Sun and mash that up.
Yes.
You get what I mean? To something else. So, yeah. And it would be your actual own cover of the cover.
That would be quite good. I could do
that.
I'm
just here for the production, as we all know.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know nothing, but ideas. Yeah, I got ideas.
What do you win?
I have flung quite a bit of poo out against the walls. You know what I mean? Who Flung Poo is my mashup DJ name. DJ Who Flung Poo.
Feces Master. Who Flung Poo? Yes,
I'm Who Flung Poo, the Feces Master.
I am the Feces Master. You will come here and learn from me. I will show you how to fling the poo at the wall. Eventually, something will stick. But as Confucius say, just because room painted brown doesn't mean it should smell good.
Doesn't mean it will smell good. Yes, absolutely.
But that's cool. I love those sorts of things. I love those challenge things. It does bring the best out of people, because sometimes you can get that creative block, can't you? You know what I mean? The block.
Yeah. You're like, where do I go with this? Yeah, totally.
And then you're just.
But again, everybody gets into their own little style. They're kind of those who like the clash of the styles of music. Like they'll put some punk rock on it, or you know, and everybody goes to their own flavor of what they think a famous, well-known song is. Again, that's another thing that I don't know. Well, I come from this continent, and the most famous song here is this. But somebody in Spain will come up with "I Like Fried Bread." Yeah.
I always remember the "What's the matter, you? Hey, got the respect." See, remember that song? That could be considered as a great classic song from the country that man was from, whose name escapes me at the moment.
That was, if I'm not mistaken, Dean Martin.
It was not Dean Martin. It was not Dean Martin. Shut up. You just made that up.
Oh, Dean Martin used to sing that, though.
No. Don't believe you.
Yeah. I'm sure somebody from the Rat Pack even sang it to Frank Sinatra, and Frank Sinatra was like, "I'm not amused."
I'm checking this out now. Right, so it was, in my world, it was by Joe Dulce. Hey, I'm Joe Dulce. Hello, I got something for you.
Could be. I've seen Dean Martin and crew go at that one. Yeah.
Okay, let's have a look. Who wrote "Shut Up, Your Face"? Let's have a look.
Shut up, your face.
Joseph Dulce is an American-Australian singer, songwriter, and poet. Dulce, blah blah blah. Shut Up Your Face. Released worldwide in 1980. No, it wasn't Dean Martin. Right, I win. Thank you. That's it. We can stop the show now. Thanks very much for tuning in this week. Incredibly, I'm right. And we're going to leave the show on that high note. Thanks very much for tuning in, everyone.
Somebody is asking for the Yellow Submarine mix.
The Yellow Submarine mix. We are living the Yellow Submarine. The Yellow Submarine. Probably, anyway.
Yes. Oh, Frankie Sinatra. Yes, he did it his way.
Did he?
Yes, he did.
I heard he served.
And then the government tried to get him. Then the mafia tried to get him.
Do you think he served some time for that as well?
No, I'm sure he was hooked up enough to not get in trouble.
I'll tell you what, let's have a go at this a
second. Mean, we always know that the leaders of country and the big criminals never get busted for anything.
Because the people asked, okay? I'm going to give it a go. I'm going to give it a go, okay?
Sweet.
Yellow submarine, and our friends
to play. We all live in a yellow submarine, yellow submarine, yellow submarine. We all live in a yellow submarine, yellow submarine, yellow submarine. Every one of us, that's all we need. Sky of blue and sea of green in our yellow submarine. We all live in a yellow submarine, yellow submarine, yellow submarine. We all live in a yellow submarine, yellow submarine, yellow submarine. We all live in a yellow submarine, yellow submarine.
Are you ready for music? Then you're ready for DJ Joker.
In a land where I was born lived a man who sailed the sea. He told us of his life in a land of submarines. It makes you think, doesn't it? It really does.
Yeah. Always. The generalness of the statements is astounding.
I love the fact that they sailed up to the sun and they found the Sea of Green Mars. I thought that was awesome.
Absolutely.
You know.
Absolutely. That's maybe their trip to India in a metaphoric way of putting it. Yeah.
No, that would be a sea of poop. So we sailed to the Sea of Poop.
Yes, but they were into the Sea of Green when they learned about the Ganja Rastaman.
If it made them happy.
Absolutely.
Although at that point they had so much money.
Here for.
I'd also be happy.
Somebody was talking about, I remember this week somebody was discussing John Lennon, and he believes in what John Lennon believes, and peace and this and that, and violence is not the way, but it's kind of interesting how violence ended the peaceful ways of John Lennon.
Yes.
And it was not even that he was responsible for it. He wanted an autograph for his imaginary girlfriend. Incredible how, you know what I mean? It's like, whoa. Peace has nothing to do with this.
Imagine there's no people, no religion.
Yeah. Nothing to die for.
Nothing to live for? What's the point? May as well go
either, yeah. I knew that I was going to hit that right away.
Go and get me some tea and biscuits? Oh, I don't really see a point. I'm just going to go and be having some of this now. It's how Liverpudlian people speak, in case you're wondering, apparently.
Well, it would kind of be funny to try and take words out of the documentaries, all those, 6-9 hours of video, and try and catch them saying interesting things to appropriate music. That would be kind of funny, too.
It would be good,
I'm sure there are a lot of gems in there. When they start talking about the microphone and the quality, it's like, my God, you're kidding me. You're so vain. You think this world is about you. That was a nice throwdown just then.
Well, somebody...
Yes, I do know.
And I thought, hey, I can probably do that if I think really hard about it.
And then some.
As we've
and then the
discussed
Beastie
many
Boys
times.
answered.
They did.
Yes, enter the Beastie Boys.
No, I'd rather not. One of them's dead. There'd be a hell of a smell, and I'm not sure it's legal.
With this great big van, are you sure?
It's got the word free candy written on the side.
With the clown on top. Yeah, who could be scared of that? Entering.
Free candy and puppies inside.
As the Germans would say, rein, rein. Deep inside. Crawl in, children, to the magical van.
You will love it. I promise you, it is the most lovely place.
Oh, my last customers, they say it's a gas. There you go. Now you're just serving it.
Yeah, I know why, but it shouldn't work like this. It shouldn't do that. It's very bizarre.
How bizarre. If my GIFs did that all the time, my computer would not be able to do anything.
Look, I've lost my thing. It's gone.
My thing.
It's gone. I need to go back to...
Yeah, and you think Junior knows better. Beep. don't worry about it, man.
You have to have the window in front of your video window to make it work.
Yeah, I get it.
Which
I
means,
get it.
Which
it has
means
to be like the live current window.
Yeah.
I know. That's all right.
So it's frustrating because it should just pick it up automatically, but there you go. There's probably a setting, isn't there, that I've not thought about.
There probably is someplace in the massive list.
There you
But
go.
I wouldn't.
We're bringing you along on the journey as always, listeners. If we don't know why something doesn't work, well, neither do you, so there.
Absolutely, and then learn why and what we figured out by the scientific way of, nope, not that one.
It is later, thank you for noticing. It's certainly later than it was earlier.
Thank you, Heather Holtz.
Oh dear. That's how you can tell where people are from, isn't it? Because I would go, goodbye, cheerio, but not later.
Yeah.
Later's weird. That's just like, later, yes it is, thank you for noticing.
Well, I always appreciate the later. I don't like a goodbye because goodbye is so final and ending, and later means later. Yeah.
Au revoir.
Same time, same channel, next week.
Until we meet again, my lovely.
Yeah.
Yeah, we wish you all the very best. We very much do.
Sasha, baby. Rosa, it's Ivanka Trump. Yeah, Ivanka is the new Jaja.
Ivanka Trump. Just let it out whenever you want to. It's fine.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway, that brings us on nicely to Pretty Pink by Kimorelli. Kimorelli.
Chimarelli.
It's gonna come back. It's gonna come back. It's gonna come back. It's gonna come back.
Face me. If she's the fire, bring the burn. One mistake, I wanna learn. They keep on saying to me, na 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 na. She's only playing, I'm like na 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 na. There's no mistake, and she's a melody I can't forget. And she keeps going round my head. She's only playing, I'm like na 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 na. She's only playing, I'm like na 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 na. There's no mistake, and she's a melody I can't forget. And she keeps going round my head. She's only playing, I'm like na 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 na. Na 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 na. She's only playing, I'm like na 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 na. Na 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 na. Do the night. Na 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 na. I'm in deep and I can't hide it. I don't even wanna fight it. She's the fire, bring the burn. One mistake, I wanna learn. Face me. Face me. She's the fire, bring the burn. One mistake, I wanna learn. They keep on saying to me, na 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 na. She's only playing, I'm like na 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 na. There's no mistake, and she's a melody I can't forget. And she keeps going round my head. She's only playing, I'm like na 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 na. She's only playing, I'm like na 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 na. There's no mistake, and she's a melody I can't forget. And she keeps going round my head. She's only playing, I'm like na 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 na. Na 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 na. She's only playing, I'm like na 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 na. Na 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 na. Do the night. Na 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 na
Michael Calfan featuring Richard Judge, or Dick Judge as he's known to his friends. Which people would go, what do you mean? What do you mean he's a Dick Judge? Is he going to judge my dick? Keep him away from me. This is a track
bro,
called
you never know.
Phase Me.
Artists.
Phase Me is the name of the track. And up next is Pass That Bottle by Smack, which I particularly love because it's got several words I can pronounce and read.
Yes, and Pass That Bottle of Smack.
Well, that could be a completely different song, couldn't it? Where's my smack?
Really?
Pass me that bottle. You don't get my smack out here now. I'm going to show you something that I'm going to do with this bottle that is going to be beyond your imagination, my son.
The threat of my son. Wow. Here you go.
Brilliant. Great bass line in this. Check this out for the next couple of minutes and we'll come back, find something to talk about. There's bound to be something.
Something.
So alive and alive, when in high.
Friday then, then Saturday, Sunday. It's Friday again. It's Saturday, Sunday. It's Friday again. It's Saturday, Sunday. It's Friday again. It's Saturday, Sunday. It's Friday again.
I thought the hands of time would change me, and I'll be over this by now. Yeah, it's been too long since we got crazy. I'm lucky spinning out. I'm counting down till Friday come. I'm gonna do too much. No, I'm all in my back, that's clutch. Feeling it,
Saturday, Sunday, what?
Well, there's something about you, Sonny Fodera, yeah boy, and Camden Cox coming at you live from kopimiradio.net, because we've got all the links there, including the really special ones that not a lot of people know about. But if you're on the, if you're on the right track, you'll know, because you'll know.
You'll know. It's out there.
Coming home, vintage culture and left wing Cody featuring Annabelle England, spelt with a U, which just brings down the whole tone of Englishness. This one's going out to all the
Okay.
pastoralists.
Pastoralists, yes, brothers and sisters.
Pump up the volume.
Pastoralists.
Put the needle on the record. Yeah.
Yes, and the cows go moo like this.
Moo.
Don't know how I'm gonna get there. I'll find my way back. Don't know how I'm gonna get there. I'll find my way back. Don't know how I'm gonna get there. I'll find my way back. Don't know how I'm gonna get there. I'll find my way back. Don't know how I'm gonna get there. I'll find my way back. Don't know how I'm gonna get there. I'll find my way back. Don't know how I'm gonna get there. I'll find my way back. I'm coming home to you. I'm coming home to you. I'm coming home to you. You're coming home to you. Don't know how I'm gonna get there. I'll find my way back. Don't know how I'm gonna get there. I'll find my way back. Don't know how I'm gonna get there. I'll find my way back. I'm coming home to you. I'm coming home to you. I'm coming home to you. I've been away, out here surviving, no easy escape. I'm getting used to the silence. I've been away so many nights, sometimes bad, sometimes alright. I can admit the rhythm takes me. Yes, I can be hard to find. It can hurt to be alive, but I admit the rhythm saves me. Don't know how I'm gonna get there. I'll find my way back. Don't know how I'm gonna get there. I'll find my way back. I'm coming home to you. I'm coming home to you. I'm coming home to you. You're coming home to you. Don't know how I'm gonna get there. I'll find my way back. Don't know how I'm gonna get there. I'll find my way back. Don't know how I'm gonna get there.
in a rhythm that I don't know. Wave is feeling as we go. Deeper it was like a black hole. White skies, feel no danger with your eyes wide. It's a thrill that makes you take flight. No turning back. No turning back. Intertwine, we come spiraling down. So slow, in a rhythm that I don't know. Wait, this feeling as we go home. Deeper it was like a black hole. White skies, feel no danger with your eyes wide. It's a thrill that makes you take flight. No turning back. Fate twisting up your mind, leaves and we'll be fine. No more. Fate twisting up your mind. Fate twisting up your mind, leaves and we'll be fine. No more. Fate twisting up your mind. Fate twisting up your mind.
bet you knew it, knew it.
Right, so this track is called Play, 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 Play. It's by FES 12. Fez 12.
Fez 12.
Yeah. Which I don't know what that is, but Football European Soccer 12, I don't know.
You know what? I agree with that one. That's close enough. But play, 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 play.
Yeah, you got it right. Yeah, it was that many plays. Yeah, well done.
I just heard you saying it in the empty room that I keep you in. You got one on there, and it echoed, and then boom, right on it. I wonder, would they be talking about a sport? Or would they be talking about the guitar?
Anything's possible. So, yeah, we're winding down because, well, pretty much that's it. We're at the end of the show. We've had some fun. We put a video of a man shooting at a drone and missing.
Many questions afterwards. Yes.
I don't know. There's so many people that follow me and I follow them on Twitter that every now and again in my feed, you just get some random stuff and it's just like, you know. But the good news is, Maz, we learned a new word, didn't we?
Yes, we did.
Yeah. I've already forgotten it. Proletarian. No.
Proletariat.
It's a proletariat. I'm quite sure. I think. Maybe. Who knows?
Pastoralists.
Pastoralists. There. Are they pastatorialists?
Yeah, pastatorist.
Which, roughly translated, means goat herder.
Goat herder. Those millennials.
It's
why you?
It's like garbage men or hygiene specialists. You know, it's the same thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
How to make your job sound a lot more important than it actually is.
Yeah, it's like the Russian diploma of an engineer.
Yeah.
Janitorial engineer included, yes.
Is pastatorialist, and I am a member of the pastatorialist party. Soon we will take over this country, and you all live in a pastatorialist regime.
Yeah, milk for everyone.
Yes, it will be most wonderful, especially for me, because I will have all of the money as well as the pastatorialists. Anyway, yes, we learned a new word, so thank you for that. If you do want to listen next week, please tune in. We'll be same here on the same back time, same back channel. Yeah, there's a reference to Batfink for you. And yeah, we'll see you guys all next week. But for now, we're buggering off, basically.
Later. Peace.